Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to teach you how to Dutch braid your daughter's hair. Alright, as always, we want to get the hair nice and smooth, brushed out, and parted before we get started. I'm going to do 2 braids today, and I've decided to show you this braid from 2 different angles. I'm going to show you first from my angle, from the back of the head, and then I'm going to show you a side view so you can watch me do the braid. This way you'll be able to choose which angle makes it easier for you to learn. Okay, so of course we want to just first take the front section and split it into 3 so that we can begin our braid. And instead of moving the strands over the middle, we are going to take the strands under the middle. That is how you get the braid to sit on top of itself. So take this piece and go under the middle, then grab the other piece under the middle, and then we want to move this strand out of the way. I'm going to hold it in my finger and thumb and grab a new piece of hair. Then we're going to add it to our middle finger and smooth it all out so that we can braid it under and have it look nice and tight and smooth. We're going to take the back piece now under the middle, but we want to add some hair from the back this time. Add hair from the back, put it in the middle, smooth it all out, and do it again. So flip your wrist to bring the front piece under the middle. Hold it in your finger and thumb, grab a new piece of hair, add it to your middle finger, smooth it out, take the top section, hold it in your pinky, and then take the middle, move the back piece under the middle, and add some new hair to your middle finger, and then just practice this over and over and over. Now, I'm not going to speed this up because I think it's important to watch this pattern over and over again. Watch where the strands are going, which fingers they're going into, how I'm holding the hair. And the reason I'm holding my hands like this is because I can hold it a lot tighter. It's almost like I'm braiding on top of the braid. And holding the strands in my pinky like this, almost in my fist, gives me a lot more control when I tighten it, and it keeps all the strands nice and tight together. And you can see that after each stitch, I tighten it. I tighten each strand of hair before I grab my new pieces of hair. The ends of the hair right now look a little messy, but as long as you're holding the root of the hair, like at the base, then when you move each strand, it'll clean itself up and the ends will follow the root. And if the hair that you haven't braided yet starts to get a little too dry, just make sure you re-wet it so that the little baby hairs that are falling out can get in the braid as well and stay nice and tight. If you're braiding on thicker hair and you just want to braid dry, you can totally do that. The braid just won't stay in as tight for your little girl that has baby fine hair. Keeping the hair wet does help a lot in that case. And don't forget that after this braid, I will show you the side view of this braid, which might be easier for you to follow. And then after that, I'm going to show you how to stretch the braid, which I love on Dutch braids because it just makes the braid bigger and more beautiful, and it's just so fun. So keep watching. And when you get to the bottom and you're not adding any new hair, you're still braiding the braid under the middle. You're braiding backwards kind of, so you gotta braid it under the middle to get the braid to stand out on top. Okay, now here's the braid from the side view. Maybe it'll be easier for you to learn this way. And don't forget to like my video and subscribe for more how-to videos. There are lots to come. Okay, so now we get to stretch the braid, and as long as you feel like you got your braid tight enough, then you don't really have to be careful on this. You just pull each side of the braid as hard as you can, and the braids will start to loosen, and it will just make your braid bigger and easier to see, and it's just so beautiful. And so just pull, pull, pull all the way down the strand. If you feel like any of the pieces look uneven, go back up the strand, pull the strand again, and you can stretch it as much or as little as you'd like, and you can see the difference right here. And I love it. It just makes the braid stand out even more.
Everyone,